Well, Cincinnati's home for stand-up comedy. Wednesday night, who's ready to have a good time? Oh, please, we can do a little better than that. Wednesday night, make some noise! Couple quick announcements before we get the show started. Please set those cell phones to the silent or off position. Keep that table talk to an absolute minimum. And no heckling the comedians, or you will be asked to leave. With that out of the way, make some noise for all your friends and family you came to see on the Pro-Am! And now, please help me welcome to the stage your host and MC, the very funny, the very talented, Chris Sieber!
All right, I want to be this way right up front, but he said my name and y'all fucking went lukewarm. Goddamn. How you doing Wednesday night? How we doing now, huh? Hell yeah, we're all out here. Yes, we're drinking on a Wednesday. Everyone's taking off work tomorrow. Hell no. We're just gonna show up and not do our jobs, aren't we? Yeah, that's right. Sorry, boss, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Sure, me too. Anyway. Let's cheers. Do me a favor real quick before we get started. Make a little noise for me if this is your first time here with us tonight at Go Bananas Comedy Club. Oh, how about that? Welcome, welcome. Now make some real noise for me if you've been here before. Yeah, man, we're going to have ourselves a good time, man. Everybody's out? All right, man. Listen, I'm Chris. I'm going to open the show up. I'll tell you, I just turned 40. Well, I just turned 40. I'm all about to turn 41. But it's been a constant barrage every day of new problems, you know what I mean? I can sit up here and talk to you all night about how my prick don't work anymore, but that's old hat. Everyone knows that that's not going to work anymore after a while, right? We've been told that our whole lives, right? Now all my targeted commercials on my Hulu, it's all for like Nugenics. You guys know what Nugenics is? Frank Thomas is selling it. You can't have low T, boy. You gotta get that testosterone up. You can't walk around them streets with low T, pussy. Come on. Just, I would say call a doctor. You know what I mean? Don't call an 800 number at 2 in the morning because Doug Flutie is threatening to fuck your wife. Do you guys? Talk to the doc. What no one prepared me for is how damn emotional I'd become at 40 years old. I'm crying at every goddamn thing now, folks. I saw a video the other day on Instagram. Guy was beating cancer. He got out of the cancer ward. They got him beating that bell, right? Jesus Christ, I'm on the shitter at work, sobbing. Drink too much a couple days in a row, that little membrane gets a little thinner, right? A little more emotionally fragile. I see a commercial, pregnancy test. It's positive. They're starting a family. That's beautiful. Same shitter, same job, sobbing again. My God. And back in April, I bought a motorcycle. I bought a Harley Davidson back in April, and it was quite an event. And then if you buy a Harley at a dealership, they get on the PA, they say your name, and they rev up the engines and honk the horns. And the whole time, they got me beating this bell like I just beat cancer, and they're taking my picture, and I'm choking back tears. Just, you can't cry at a Harley Davidson dealership, friends. That's not a place to do that. Certainly not because you bought a Sportster. You can't cry when you're getting your picture taken next to a dude who has his entire ear tattooed with the logo. You know what I mean? He's not going to reach over and grab my shoulder and be like, I know, dude. Big day. Yeah. He's probably going to call me a mean name and kick me out the front of his store. It was WrestleMania night, too. That was a big deal. 11-year-old Chris had a wedding dick. You know what I mean? 6 to midnight. It was a great day to be a Chris. Great start. Everyone's drinking, right? You know? What are you drinking on there, friend? Right on, martini. My friend, my man, how are you? Oh, whiskey Coke. See, now I was going to say, everybody that drinks has at least one thing they don't drink, right, as a rule. So the most common one's going to either be tequila or Jägermeister. That's the one that like really kills parties. But it's whiskey for me. Like, I can't have whiskey. And I found out the hard way, if you give me a little bit of whiskey in the night, I'm going to pee somewhere I'm not supposed to. That's a promise sealed with a kiss right there. And I found out, I was in college, I found out the hard way. I was up at the Ohio State University. And I should mention I didn't go to school at the Ohio State University. I'm not alumni. I was visiting a buddy. I went to a smaller school here in town called ITT Tech. Maybe you guys remember that. It doesn't exist anymore, you know. It was a spirit Halloween back in October, I'm fairly certain, you know what I mean? Who could have seen that coming, right? Who could have seen the writing on the wall there that the college in Norwood, Ohio, next to the railroad tracks, wasn't going to stand the test of time? I'll be damned. I'll tell you what, I decided I was just done paying for it. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to pay anymore, and well, I won a class action lawsuit because that school is not really a real school anymore. So I got money back this year from that shit. So what I'm saying is, just don't pay your loans. There's a new administration coming right around the bend, you know what I mean? You never know. So I was drinking up at the Ohio State University with my buddies, and we've been out drinking wild turkey all night long. And I started gobbling, is what I did. And I got it separated from the group, and I had to pee, like right now. Everything was closed, though, and I'm walking down the main drag where all the bars are, but I'm rocking a hard place, right? In that moment, I invented what I like to call the walk-a-whiz. Just like it sounds, fellas. Obviously, also a move just for the fellas, I think. But you can go out in the middle of the street downtown Cincinnati right now, have yourself a pee, and not get arrested, right? The trick is you got to keep moving, dog. Just keep walking right along, right? You got to pull it out, push it aside, and let it spray. Now, you do have to have a sizable piece for that to work in your favor. So I ruined a pair of Levi's that night, is what I'm telling you fine folks. You know, they just fresh pair of jeans, now I'm wearing a piss saddle. All right. Are we ready to start this show? Go Bananas. Hell yeah, man. First off, make sure your cell phones are on silent or off, and no table talk, please. And make some noise, please, for your serving staff tonight. They're taking care of you. All right. Let's get this show rocking, man. Make all the noise you can for your first comic of the night. It's my friend Justin Bradley, everybody.
Give it up for Mr. Chris Seamer, everybody. Well, I'm already messing up this handoff between my book that I shouldn't even have. Sorry, guys. That might get weird. I don't know if that's a good omen or not, man. You guys doing good? How you doing, man? Doing all right? Everybody have a good day? Yeah? Ready to get out, have some laughs, have some fun? Hey, everybody vote yesterday? Yeah? How'd you vote, sir? No, I'm just kidding. That'd be weird if I started asking people. I live in Indiana. I don't even know what you guys voted on. I just saw that there was a vote, and a lot of people were very passionate for whatever they felt about it. How do you guys feel about weed? Should that be illegal? Yeah? Good. I don't care, honestly. I don't smoke weed, and I don't care what you do if you smoke weed or not. I just really love arguing with people about it, really. You know, like I got an uncle that every time we get together, man, I try to bring it up because it's always going to be a riot, you know? He's like one of these old hippies, you know what I mean? He just gets upset. He's just like, I can't believe weed is still illegal. It's time, you know, that kind of guy, you know? Supposed to be very peaceful, too, but he gets very upset about the weed. He makes the same argument, you know? He's always like, you know, I can't believe you always hear about somebody getting drunk and going home and beating their wife and kids, you know? But you never hear about anybody getting high and doing that. And he's drunk and high, usually, when we're having this conversation. But he makes a good point. It's pretty solid logic, you know? I mean, I think we can all agree, if you ever heard about a dad who smoked a blunt, went home, beat his wife and kids, I think we know that wife and kids did something pretty terrible to deserve it, you know? I mean, like, that's... Oh, kids are fun. How many of you guys have kids out there? Anybody got kids? Any parents out? Yeah, it's nice to get away from them. Kids are super fun in a 17-hour car ride to Florida. I found that out this summer. We had a nice little vacation, a little family trip. I'm just lying. That's not even a joke. That's just a lie. They're not fun at all. At one point, I looked in my rearview mirror. I was like, dude, if you roll your eyes at me one more time, I'm going to drop you off at this Buc-ee's in the middle of Tennessee. I freaking swear to God. I like driving down south. You get to Georgia, man. As soon as you cross that Georgia line on 75, those billboards get a little humorous to me because every billboard is just either Jesus or sex store. Jesus, sex store. Jesus, sex store. That's all it is for 8 hours through Georgia. My 14-year-old son was like, man, Dad, they really love Bibles and dildos down here, huh? And I'm like, it looks like it, man. Who knew the Bible belt actually became a strap-on? I didn't know, but that's get a little weird. Kids are fun. You know what else is fun is having, like, I'm 43. My dad is now 74. And I desperately need Apple to give me some sort of parental controls over my parents' phone. You know what I mean? like we're sharing locations now. And the other day he was like, son, you better get home early. You were out late last night. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I can stay out as late as I want, man. You know what I mean? My dad actually just like started listening to podcasts recently. He's been into Andrew Tate. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. Andrew, it's like the only podcast he's ever listened to is Andrew Tate. It's wild. That's a pretty hard like entry point into the podcast universe, you know? Like that's like me being clean and sober for 40 years and walking out this door and just smoking crack right off the street. You know what I mean? Like that's wild. I've got him texting me like, Dad, we got to do something about these hoes out here, son. I'm like, dude, you've been married 48 years and you sell insurance. What hoes are you running into in your world, man? I swear I got a text at 5 a.m. the other day. He was like, time to get up and be alpha. I'm like, be alpha? You weren't alpha 30 years ago when your knees worked, dude. What are we doing, man? Oh man, any guys hunt out there? Any hunters out there? All right, just one. You guys are all gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one. I'm a bow hunter, man, and I killed a pretty sweet buck last year. I was pretty proud of it. Posted a picture on social media, as you do, you know. And somebody commented on there. They were like, "Oh, just another person out here murdering these precious animals, trying to be Joe Rogan." I didn't think that was fair because I don't hunt because of Joe Rogan, you know. I do DMT and jiu-jitsu because of Joe Rogan, but that's not why I hunt, man. I hunt to be out in nature. I hunt to, put meat in the freezer, you know. The murder is just a bonus. That's what it is, actually. Just kidding. The meat is the bonus. The murder is the main thing, guys. You can judge me all that you want. You think post-nut clarity is something? You've never slept like you sleep after a little post-kill clarity, baby, all right? Hey, that's been my time. You guys have been awesome, man. My name's Justin. Keep that going for your next comic. He's hilarious. He has a special on YouTube you can check out. It is the very funny Mr. Rand Barnacle.
Piece of shit. Thank you. Shut up. Jesus. What's up, everybody? Good. What's your problem, you little shithead? Why didn't you clap at all? You too good? You taking a drink? That's with your mouth, not your hands. Whoa, it's so young. Drinks? How old are you, dude? 23? Said like a liar. How old are you, dude? 23. Would you get in here drinking on a fucking passport? There's no way. You don't have a speck of hair on your face. What's going on with you guys? Are you all right? Fully talking with your back to me? Is he all right? Hey, the captain of the shrimp boat, will you turn around 1 second? What the fuck, man? I'm trying to do a thing up here. Don't wave me off. What's his fucking problem? What'd I do? Yeah. Can you believe that? Uncross your arms. That's a bad energy to have. I mean, my God, what happened in here? Is this a Christian Science thing? What is the thing? Handsome. You guys dating? How many dates? How many dates? Are you fucking deaf? Okay, you don't get. How long have you been hanging out?
Like 3 months.
3 months. Okay, so you go out frequently with this lying age guy? When did you stop wearing a condom? When did you stop wearing a condom, dude? When did you quit? Two, 3 weeks in. Oh, shit. Where'd you meet?
Met at school.
School. You let this fucking piece of shit raw dog you out of school? It's a good time? Good answer. When did you guys stop wearing a condom? You never wore one? Where'd you meet? Online? You let a guy raw dog you offline, lady? You fucking slut, dude. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What site did you meet up off of? What? Christian Singles? Shut the fuck up. Christian Sing. It's called Christian Mingle. Lonely motherfucker. You met off a website like a dating thing? Mm-hmm. Well, sounds interesting as shit. What happened to you guys? Are you okay? Are they taking you to jail after this? Why are you sitting like that? Are your hands cuffed behind your back? Wow, you're a free man, but why are you squinching him in the fucking wall? I feel like you should sit up here so you're not squinched. Or are you handcuffed together? Okay, all right. What do you like about him?
He's pretty smart.
He's smart?
Yeah, he's very intelligent.
What happened to everyone in here? It's like everybody in here got a text that their dog was sick right before they walked in. That's the vibe in here. We're trying to have fun and everybody's like this. I saw somebody bring a fucking cat into a bar on a leash. I said somebody, woman. It was a woman. We all knew it was a woman, right? Nobody in here was like, what was his name? Did I maybe know him? No. You know, as a woman, does anybody want to guess the woman's race? White. Yeah, she was white. She was so white you could see her fucking spine from the front. She was white. Dude, bringing a cat into a bar is the same thing as bringing a baby onto an airplane. As soon as anybody sees it, they're like, see, this is why I fucking hate women. This is the whole reason I hate them so much. Also, cats, worst animal in public. Worst, no, I love the cat. I had a cat. He's dead. Shot him. No, I didn't shoot him. He had diabetes, so I shot him. He died. But dog, if a dog gets thirsty and you bring a dog to a bar, the bartender can just put a bowl of water down. And the dog will be like, "Mwah, mwah, 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 mwah." And everybody's like, oh my God, dog in the bar. If a cat gets thirsty in a bar, the owner has to look at the bartender and be like, excuse me, do you have a constantly dripping shower he can drink out of? Is there a pint glass of water that's been sitting on a windowsill for 3 days? Please. It's the fucking summertime, god damn it. Also, cats worse than public. What happens if you're driving through a neighborhood and you see a stray dog running through a neighborhood and you're driving? What do? You're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, help it. Help it. That's a fur baby. Help it, Gary, I'm gonna pull over. Help it. Get it. You see a stray cat in a neighborhood and you're like, this is a bad fucking neighborhood, dude. What am I in Brazil? All right, that's enough out of me. Thank you, everybody. All right, don't stop that clapping. Sorry, lady, we were having a good time. All right, don't stop that clapping for your next comedian. Give it up for Dustin Martin, everybody.
Thank you. It's my first time visiting Cincinnati. I know I'm behind enemy lines, but I'm from Michigan. Go blue. I said blue, not boo. And go Lions. I saw a Lions hat back there, but I guess he just likes the color and he's an Eagles fan. So I thought I had something in common with someone here. But speaking of Lions, I went to the zoo on Sunday. Walked around for 3 hours and I was exhausted. I'm getting old, you know, and I don't mind getting old, but what I do mind is this damn erectile dysfunction with getting old.
Watch out now.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about taking like Cialis or Viagra, but I didn't want to get labeled as taking performance enhancing drugs, so I stayed off it. But so I stuck to some like just some natural alternatives that they had out there. Tried that for a little bit. It wasn't bad, but it was really hard to anticipate when the thing was going to kick in. So me and my wife, you know, we'd be trying to start get things going before bed, and he just hanging out, looking at the floor, you know. And so, eventually we just both went to bed, and then I wake up at midnight and look who's ready to play, and just looking around. So we're just laying there, but me and him are both awake, wide awake. I look over, my wife's dead asleep, and I'm just like, babe, hey, he's here. I sound like a little kid that thinks he hears Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. Hey, he's here. He's got a sack full of some toys that you can play with. But, I guess in this case, it's all right that she's on the naughty list. So, yeah, but I must be doing something right, because she's been with me for 20 years now. Yeah. Yeah. She asked me not to talk too many details about what happens in the bedroom, between me and her, so. But, we did try 69 the other night as our sleep number setting. Come on, man. But yeah, she's like, just don't go up there and tell a bunch of details about what happens between our sheets, right? And I was like, well, good, because I stand up at the end of the bed. I don't mind though, because but just sometimes the height just doesn't line up right, and sometimes I gotta I'm up on my tippy toes, and I start getting this spasm in my leg right here while I'm going at it. So, if we made an amateur porn video, we'd call it spasms and orgasms, probably. And so yeah, I'll be up there and I'm just going at it, and my leg starts doing this shaking thing, and I can't control it, and she's turned around what are you doing back there, And I try to just play it off like I'm role playing, so I'm just like, thank you very much, baby. Got a hunk of burning love here, baby. But yeah, we started dating when I got back from Iraq back in 2003. Yep, thank you. I looked at the light and I lost my spot over here. But yeah, so I spent 8 years in the Marine Corps. Yeah, I know you guys are looking at me like, you don't look like a Marine. I know, I didn't have the beard. Oh, you mean because I'm overweight? Yeah, I got an eating disorder. I'll be eating disorder chicken wings while I'm eating disorder onion rings, while I'm eating disorder of fries. I'm always trying to control my weight, but I really like those digital scales because the number stays on there long enough for me to step back and see what it says. So that's pretty nice. I tried doing the intermittent fasting for a while. That's where you pick a specific window to eat all your daily calories, and I chose the Taco Bell drive-thru window. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out. My name is Dustin Martin. Let's introduce the next guy coming up on stage. He's a funny comedian, Aaron Bullitt.
Hello, white people. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing good.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, make sure no one's back here with folding chairs. Hello, how you doing? The Alabama thing, black people. All right, we're tracking. I feel good. In these times, I feel like we need to focus on things that unite us, that divide us, right? We all agree on that? Yep. I like food. Speaking of which, I think it's interesting when people say they don't eat pork, but they love bacon, which I can agree with that. All you gotta do is toss in the pan, it fries itself, if you know what I mean. But the only problem I have with cooking bacon is, as soon as I'm cooking, it's like I'm in a shootout with the grease, stop it, god damn it, it's hot. All right, don't like gangs. Okay, clean crowd, I feel good. I feel great. One of my biggest obsessions is Chick-fil-A, but you have a bit of a problem when you start naming your pets after parts of the chicken, if you know what I mean. What'd you say? Come on. Let's go, all right. No, I got a dog named Wing, a cat named Drunk Stick, and a fish named Nugget. It's getting real in my house. Good, good. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support. Woo! Pork chops. You know, I think one of the biggest things we need to reboot in America is grocery stores. I just feel like, what's the point of paying $6 for chips and getting $3 worth of air? That's some bullshit. All right, consciously craft. I love these jokes. You know, as a former fat kid, I feel like, do anybody feel like those PT tests in school were a little too serious? Am I the only one? My gym teacher's like, you need to do pull-ups for America. And I'm just like, I don't know how pull-ups are gonna fight terrorism, but all right, I'll do it, sure. Only in America. Good, they love America. Keep going, Aaron, keep going. You know, I'm about to turn 30 this year. Clap your hands, I'm turning 30. Yeah. And I feel like I know I'm getting older is when like I feel every time I go to the bathroom, my only concern is pulling a muscle. Anybody have that problem? I'm just like, oh shit, god damn it, oh, this is rough. Oh. All right, everybody stretches, good, good, I'm tracking, we're learning new things. Does anybody miss cable TV, like old school ass cable TV? Anybody miss that? No? I miss that shit, brother, because like, I feel like it's the commercials that made them. Like, does anybody remember that Tootsie Pop commercial? They were like, how many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. Like, as a kid, I thought, like, if I see a talking owl in the middle of the woods, I'd ask him, like, way better questions, you know? Like, why is the sky blue? You know, where do babies come from? When is dad coming home from those cigarettes? You know, those important questions we all need to know. Does anybody have that one friend that has, like, 27 different fucking Facebook accounts? Anybody know that one guy? Right, it's like they have a Facebook page for all their different personalities. I don't know about you guys, but I think people are just hunting Facebook pages like they're Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, I guess. They love Pokemon, no Digimon. Okay, we're just rolling along. I'm a veteran myself, 5 years in the Navy. Thank you, one guy, for his service to America. America! And I find what makes America great is we can agree and disagree on things, right? I'm gonna do a little crowd test, all right? Raise your hand if you think Kanye West is crazy. Raise your hand. 1, 2, mostly white people, 1 nigga. Okay, we're learning. I don't think he's crazy, personally, because I think you have to look at people's life circumstances, right? It's like ever since he started dating Kim Kardashian or they got married, he's been different, right? We can all agree? Is it just me, or are the Kardashians like the monsters from Space Jam just taking town from these niggas? Before I go, I'll do one more. I want to make sure I'm not losing my goddamn mind up here. All right. Now, raise your hand if you think Michael Jackson's a weirdo. Come on, niggas in the back. You got to, come on. You agree? One brother. Anybody else? I don't think so. I think you have to look at his childhood, right? Has anybody ever considered Michael Jackson's dance moves, him avoiding an ass whooping? Real shit. He's like, sorry, Dad. I should have took out the trash. Or his ad-lib was like, ooh! Y'all think he made that up? That's an ass-whooping sound. Shit, I should have won a Grammy every time I got my ass beat. Well, my name is Aaron Bull. Thank you guys so much for your time. Keep it going, keep it going. All right. The next comic, a homie from Louisville, great comedian. Give it up for Dave Brumback.
Give it up for Aaron Bullitt. Yeah, we're both from the same city. He thinks my name is Dave. God damn, it's Zach. We've done several mics together. He knows my name, dude. It's not fucking Dave, dude. Dave. God. Well, like Aaron said, like y'all heard him say, my name is Zach. I'm a pretty indecisive person, you know. Never mind, actually. Fuck some of you all. Dude, you all been liking the heat recently? It's been really hot the past few weeks. You all like that shit? That's my favorite kind of weather. The weather where it's real hot outside, dude. Everyone's just sweaty and no one thinks you're just a nervous guy. It's like, I'm sweaty like all of you. I have a sweating problem. That's serious though. My hands sweat really bad. You know, it's an actual medical condition. It's called, please don't shake my hand. You can't do that. I'm pretty indecisive though, because I spent 10 years in college. You all ever just seen the bill and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna stay. I spent 10 years in college. The college, after a decade, tried to give me a degree. I was like, no, I live here now. I'm not gonna leave. I got a history degree though, because I like history a lot. I love studying history. I had one teacher that I hated though, because he hated me. Because we used to go back and forth with each other in class, just ripping each other. One day in class, in front of everybody, he was like, history is written by the winners. I was like, no, it's not, dude, because if that's the case, why'd you make us buy the Western Civ book that you wrote for this class? Because it sucks, to be honest. Written by a loser. Fuck that guy. In front of everybody, though, he was like, oh, really, Zach? He was like, those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it. It's like, I get it, dude. I'm taking your class again. What, some of you all passed classes the first time? We're fucking educated out here. No. I also I went to culinary school at a community college in Kentucky. The only one that lets you get it. That's hilarious, dude. Who does that? That's so stupid. A culinary school at a community college in Kentucky. Man, the head chef of that program was just a shift lead at Fazoli's. The fuck? I don't know. Did you know that you all, you can learn classical French cooking in the same building that you take your remedial classes? I had to walk down to my reading class and be like, does anybody know how to pronounce horse deodors? I'm not going to make it past culinary school, man. I can't make it past the first course. Got that fucking pretzel back there. That's my first course tonight. Go bananas, good food is good. Wait, I did that backwards. A little bit dyslexic, too. I think, whoa, fuck off. All right. It's a weird singer. I think I'm probably so indecisive because I started smoking weed when I was 11 years old. Yeah, anybody hear that fucking cool, dude? We're just irresponsible. I used to build a blanket for it just so I could hotbox it. We used to have a little sign on top, no cops allowed, dude. Stay out. I do think it's, working in restaurants for a while, I do think it's kind of fucked up that, I think cooks get like a really unfair stereotype as being like druggies. I don't think that's right. It's not. Some of you are laughing already. It's fucked up. I'm being serious. Because you hear about job automation in the restaurant industry, man. It's like the cooks are going to lose their jobs. Why are you laughing? The cooks are going out, dude. They're getting fired back there right now. No. It's like you want to get rid of the cooks, really? And automate it with robots? Dude, good luck building a robot that's going to make it through a busy lunch being that fucking high. All right, that's been my time. Thank you all very much. This next dude's a lot of fun. Please keep it going for him. Everybody give it together. Michael Holder.
You want to fist bump that guy. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I recently turned 55, and my doctor told me that I know half this room doesn't think that's old, but my doctor told me he's like the most common cause of death for men your age is sudden cardiac death. I was like, it's terrifying. What are the symptoms? And he's like, those are the symptoms. That's why it's so sudden. If there were symptoms, it would just be regular old, gradual cardiac death. So I'm at that age. I know 2 or 3 people a year that die, and it's really starting to add up. And I know this because I added it up. I sat down, I made a list of all these dead people I know. A lot of people have a body count, and that's how many people they've slept with. Not me. My body count is actual bodies, plus a few cremations. My body count is 42. And I don't know if that's a lot. It seems like a lot. I know it's a lot more people than I've slept with. And I've slept with 3 of the dead people. So, yeah. They were very much alive at the time. They were yeah, I have 3 dead ex-girlfriends. And I know that's a lot because I have to explain to people that they died after we broke up. A long time after, too, not like the week after. That would be far too convenient. It is weird. It's a dumb list. There's when you make a list of the dead people you know, you have to make some tough decisions, right? Not everybody can be on the list. Most of your family, some of your coworkers, not all of them. Definitely not all the people on your Facebook friends list. And I'll be honest, not many of the comedians on this show are on my list. Sorry, Zach. It is weird, though. It's a useless list. There's nothing you can do. You don't get anything by being on the list. It's like whatever the opposite of an estate plan is, that's what it is. Like, you don't even get the knowledge of knowing that you're on the list unless I tell you when you're alive, which is stupid because then I would just have a list of names and half of them are crossed out. You don't want to leave that lying around. That's... I am single. I live alone. It's fucking awesome. It is so great. One of the best things about it is that you never have to clear your browser history. I don't even have to close the window. I can just walk away and leave it up on the screen. I used to delete my browser history every night before I went to bed in case I died, and my mom ended up with my computer. And then a couple years ago, my mom died. And I kind of wish she deleted hers. It was a shocking amount of porn. It's actually, it's 43. If you count my mom, I should probably count my mom, I think, so. This isn't the list, by the way. This is the list. This is the Sutley. This is the list of the list, to make sure I did it all. Recently I've been selling things on Facebook Marketplace. Any of you guys tried this? It's just as creepy as Craigslist. The only difference is you get to see your murderer's vacation photos. Everybody wants to trade. That's the big deal. Everybody wants to trade. These guys are cutting a deal over here for $700, and I know it's not their chicken wings that they got here. $700, Jesus Christ. Yeah, everybody wants to trade on Facebook Marketplace. So I had some lady messaged me. She's like, I had an old washer and dryer I was selling for $50. She's like, will you consider a trade? I was like, yeah. I'll trade you an old washer and dryer for $50. I had a kayak I was selling, and a guy asked if I would consider trading it for some firearms, which is a really vague amount of weapons. Clearly not all of his firearms, just the ones he set aside for a kayak, I guess. I don't know. Then he asked me if the kayak comes with any accessories, and I'm like, dude, if I trade you the getaway vehicle for the murder weapon, I'm pretty sure I'm an accessory at that point. So. And finally, this lady had a flat screen TV, and a lady asked me if I would consider trading a TV for sex. That was an excellent trade right there. That was a great trade. And now I have 2 TVs too, so. Hey, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Please welcome to the stage your next comedian, Jeremy Fogel, everybody.
One more round of applause for Michael. I like to let everybody know right up front that I do have Parkinson's disease. I am not drunk, I promise. No, I can't afford to get drunk and go bananas. I'm on disability. Everybody talks about drinking responsible. In my world, drinking responsible is what happens at the end of the month when I'm waiting on my check to come in. I tend to drink very responsible when I'm broke. I had to take speech therapy. They told me I need to speak loudly and slowly. So I say to you, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Chris Tucker reference. Yeah. Commercials are funny. Sing along if you know this one. The best part of waking up There's folders in your cup. I disagree. I hate folders. The best part of waking up is knowing you're not dead. How about this one? Nobody does it like Sarah Lee. Nobody does what like Sarah Lee? Does it? I think Sarah Lee's a hussy. And she must be fooling around with Ronald McDonald because he's loving it. Makes you wonder what would she do for a Klondike bar. I think Great Clips should change her name to Shitty Clips. I walked into Great Clips and they put my name in the computer. They're like, okay, Mr. Fogel, you still take a #1 guard? I'm like, yes, I do. On the sides and the back. Wouldn't you know that bitch took that clipper right across the top? I was like, ah! She did the best she could to tidy it up. She said, what do you think? I said, I think I'll be wearing a hat for next month. I'm gonna open up a bar, I'm gonna call it Rehab. The way your buddy asked you, what did you get into last night? So I got trashed, they kicked me out of Rehab. What are you doing tonight? I'm going to Rehab. I'm getting older, and I had to have my prostate exam. My wife gives all my doctor's appointments with me. She gives all my appointments with me. The doctor bent me over, and he's like, have you ever had this done before? I said, not professionally. I was thinking about it. I should have said, he asked me if you ever had this done before. I should have said, yeah, once in college, but I was just experimenting. It turned out to be all right. He gave me the thumbs up. And I'm going to close this out with one more. There's a new product on the market. It's called Always Discreet Underpants. It's like adult diapers, but sexy. I just imagine me laying in bed, my wife comes out of the bathroom. She's like, hey baby, I love them loves. Damn girl, I want to pull down your pull-ups. Makes you think the new expression for being she's a squirter. And I think that gives R. Kelly's got a brand new endorser for his upcoming tour. That's it for me, guys. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I'd like to bring up a very funny comedian. He's raised all over the region. He's hilarious as fuck. Give it up for Wayne Mimit.
Clap for Jeremy, everybody. Clap for him. I mean, Mr. De La Cruz. I'm sorry, it was Mr. He didn't turn around and show you his back, but I know he's wearing an L.A. De La Cruz. What's up, everybody? How's it going? What's up? Cool. I'm married. I have a wife, and when people call me, when spam people call me, they ask for the head of household, and I hand my phone to my wife because she's for sure the head of household. My title is bottom of household. That's what I am. My wife, my daughter, my dog, my new dog, and then me. I'm actually convinced I'm not needed in my household at all. My wife makes way more money than me. She handles everything that happens. I'm just mostly there. Like, that's usually what I do. I'm convinced that if I went missing, it would take 3 days before my wife would notice. I'm not absent. I'm just sitting in the corner hanging out. Like, I don't really do anything. Sometimes I wash dishes. I take out the trash. I'm convinced that my work would notice that I'm missing before my wife notices that I'm missing. That probably says more about my work-life balance than anything else. I'm a good father, I promise. No, I imagine my work, like day one, I don't show up. They are calling, looking for me. They call my wife, they're like, hey, have you seen Wayne? And she's like, no, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Well, he hasn't come into work. Do you know where he is? Like, no. When you find him, will you tell me and tell him I said hi? Sorry, that was a new thing. I was trying to remember. Sorry, fuck. Bottom of household, right? Hey, back to. There's my wife. She has a PhD in being a parent. I know because I've watched her read all the books and then she puts them in a pile and that stacks real tall right now. I'm supposed to read them too, but I don't. She has a PhD in being a parent. She's an incredible parent. And I have what's the equivalent of looking it up on WebMD of being a parent. That's what I did. It's cancer. That's what it is. It's always cancer. My wife, her entire algorithm on Instagram is all just mom TikToks. That's all it is. And it's just moms like teaching each other how to be better parents and how to be gentle parents and make your kids the best they can be and all this stuff. It's really useful stuff because she sends them to me and I watch them. But because I watch them, my algorithm has adjusted and I get those videos, but also it knows I'm a dad, and so it sends me a bunch of dad TikToks. And if you are not a dad, you might not have seen dad TikToks, but it's a guy in a truck and he's usually like, your wife does not hate you. I promise. She's going through a thing. You're going through a thing. Just stick it out, brother. It's okay. Or it's like, your daughter does not hate you. That's all it is. It's just telling you that the people that you love don't actually hate you. That's all. It's like, you're going to be all right, brother. That's a lot of those. One of the things my wife learned on Mom TikTok is when we were potty training your kid, which we did recently, you're supposed to teach him all the names of the important body parts. You're supposed to like teach him the scientific names, right? You don't come up with nicknames for your elbows. So you don't come up with nicknames for your private parts. And I was like, well, we could come up with nicknames for our elbows. We could call them like arm hinges or something like that. Like, that'd be fun. Bendy arm part or whatever. And no, but I get it. So we sat my daughter down, and even though she was 2.5, we've like taught her all of the names for all of the parts. And my wife obviously led this conversation. I know nothing. I'm a white man. And she goes, Eloise, this is your vulva. And she points to, and I was like, excuse me, I have a question for the class. Excuse me. I thought that was the vagina. And she goes, no, the vagina's the hole, the vulva's the area. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't be teaching this class. I need to be in class. Hold on, scoot over, Eloise. I need to sit down here. I need to pull out some construction paper and some crayons and take some notes with you, because I have no fucking idea what's happening down there. At the end of the presentation, I was like, are you sure she's mine? Because there's no way. This isn't a blind squirrel finding a nut situation. There's no way I impregnated you. I have no idea. I can't believe I got that on target. Good job, boys. In this conversation, we had a teacher. So I have a 2.5-year-old that knows the word vulva. That's a pretty fun word to say, and she likes to say it a lot. We'll be in the grocery store, and she just points at people. She'll be like, this little girl has a vulva. And she's pointing to a 75-year-old man. And I have to deal with that. Because she knows the word vulva, she also knows the word penis. Because we had to teach her what I had. We taught her, but she says penith with a TH, and it's real fun. Until one day she walked into me peeing in the bathroom. She busted in the door, and she yelled at my wife down the hall, hey, Mom, Dad has a penis on his vulva, and now I sit down to pee in my house. So, hey, thank you so much. That's my time. Keep that going for your next comedian, Dion Hurley. Keep clapping. He's coming. He was in the deep back. All right, Dion.
My bad, y'all, man. When you don't have a video recorder, it be like that sometimes. You gotta find somebody to record your damn set every show. How y'all doing tonight, though? Y'all doing all right? Man, a lot of people out here, man. I was pumping gas before I came here, and I looked around, and I was confused because I seen a lady, she was pumping her gas. You know, my mom raised me and said the man's supposed to pump the gas for the woman. So I asked her, I'm like, why he not pumping your gas for you? She was like, who? I'm like, the man that's sitting in the car. She's like, that's my mom. I was like, oh, shit, damn. I gotta start minding my business, man. That's what I get. I think Facebook should have an age limit. Like, you know, whenever you reach a certain age, they should automatically deactivate your Facebook page. I'm saying that because my grandma got a Facebook page. That shit annoying as hell, man. She be commenting on all my posts. I can't even post rap lyrics no more because she think I'm doing this shit in real life. The other day I posted, I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. My grandma commented on my post like, boy, you better not be selling no goddamn weed. I was like, man, I'm about to block your ass, god damn. Speaking of selling weed, man, I had my run selling weed. I tried to be a drug dealer, man. I sold weed for about 2 years. I made a lot of money though. I probably made like $200, you know. I was my number one customer. I was buying all I wasn't buying it though, I was just smoking my shit. And I was like, I gotta stop this. You know, I knew I had to stop because I got robbed, and the first thing I tried to do was call the police. I'm like, what the fuck I'm doing, man? Child, you can't call the police when you in the game, man. What you doing? I love white people. There's a lot of white people out here, man. Give it up for white people, man. Yeah. Look, I love white people so much. I was married to a white woman. I got a mixed son, and I learned over time I got to be more, I would say, patient with him, because he got his white side where he do white people shit, and he got his black side where he do black people shit. Now here lately, his white side been whooping his black side ass. I ain't even gonna lie, man. He pissed me off. We was coming from the grocery store, you know, we pull up in the driveway. He like, Dad, you see that? I'm like, what you talking about? Look, I'm scared, I'm black, I don't fuck with butterflies, worms, flies, snakes, none of that shit. He's like, Dad, it's a deer. You wanna take a picture with it? I'm like, man, if you don't get your white ass in this damn house, boy. I had to put him to the test because he looked just like his mom. And I'm like, man, let me make sure this is my kid. So I put him to a test one day, like, let's go for a walk. So we walking, and I just took off running on his ass. And he ran with me, and I'm like, all right, yeah, he black, because, you know, black people, they just run first. We ask questions later. Like, white people like to investigate and shit. What is that you're running from, Billy? Stop playing. I've been trying to work on my white people voice. I think it's getting a little better. Y'all laugh, so y'all must like that joke. You know, back in my heyday, man, I used to, when I was single, I'm married now, and I noticed that men love vagina, man. We love vagina, and we love it so much that we make exceptions. Like, it don't even matter. Like, I used to mess with this girl. Her house was dirty as hell, but the pussy was good, so I'm like, fucking shit. I remember I came to her house the first day. I knocked on her door, and she opened the door, turned around. She had a Cheez-It stuck to her ass. I like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat both of them motherfuckers today. Women be getting on my nerves though, because they be lying, talking about I'm on my period. Like, well shit, let me see for myself, shit. I eat my steaks medium rare, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of blood. Look, y'all nasty, y'all like that, huh? My birthday was last week, man, and I was in a rush, you know. Thank you, appreciate it. I was in a rush, you know, I was texting my friend, and I'm like, what's good, bro? You gonna fuck with me on my birthday? He ain't text me back. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, this is my best friend. Like, I'm thinking something wrong with him. So, you know, a couple days go by. He still ain't text me back. So, like, something told me, pull my phone out, find a message, make sure I even sent it to him. So, you know, I pull my phone out. I read the message thread and it read, what's good, bro? You gonna fuck me on my birthday? I was like, damn, no wonder why he ain't texting back. He don't fuck with me like that. I had to call him, man, my bad, I was rushing, bro. He like, I left the word out. He's like, nah, you was on some gay shit. There's something you gotta tell me? Hey, man, look, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Let me give it up for the next comedian. Very funny girl, Ariel Diamond.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Ariel Diamond, and I am transgendered.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, baby. Woo! My pronouns are he, she, or it, because I honestly don't give a shit. Damn right. Yeah, I think I'm a woman because I suffer from dicky-doo syndrome. My belly sticks out more than my dicky-doo. Now, I know not keeping up with the pronouns seems to be inconsiderate, but I'm the most considerate person you'll ever meet, because every time I go to Walmart, I always hold my farts in until I get to the air freshener aisle. Now, am I worried about being canceled by the LGBT community? And what I've learned about cancel culture, I learned from being pissed off at Pornhub. Yeah, I canceled him. 15 seconds later, I renewed my account. That didn't last very long. Now I'm also into bondage, real kinky stuff. Kind of shocking, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what else is shocking. The electric fly swatter across your nipples. guy over here is like, I'm also an atheist. And there really isn't much funny to say about being an atheist. I mean, just part of the whole trifecta, I guess. So let's see here. I am into bondage. I am an atheist. And I'm part of the LGBT community. So I guess a hung Jesus was something that was completely different to me. So, oh my God, I lost you there. I knew I shouldn't have did the Jesus joke. Should have practiced it more. Anyway, there isn't much to say about being transgender. I mean, life kind of sucks for us, but I have a lot of fun. I mean, I could be out on the street, some idiot in front of me playing on their phone through a green light, and I'll scream at them, "Would you get the fuck out of my way?" And they'll look at me and I'm like, there's the guy next to me. He's sitting there looking at his phone, looks at, "What the hell are you looking at me for?" So, oh God, I had like 10 jokes, and now I'm up here and it's like, and I forgot them all. Damn, really, I gotta run back at my cell phone. Oh. God, this sucks. I'm really frying up here right now. Oh my God. Yeah. Actually, there was a guy up here earlier, and he was talking about all of his dead friends. Have anybody here ever gone to a funeral of somebody you screwed before? Yeah? I mean, I went to one. I mean, I've been with guys and I've been with girls. No big deal. But, so I'm not going to tell you the gender of this person. But I will tell you, I almost got kicked out for laughing. Because the only thing I can remember about this person was the night that we had. It involved frozen bananas and a broken coffee table. And I'm sitting there thinking, why weren't you this stiff that night? Look, I had to make something up. I'm up here dying. Yes, I made that up just now. So anyway, has the light blinked yet? Okay. Anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. Jeremy Dunn is next. And you guys have been wonderful. Have a good night.
Ariel, thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? So, who already knows the old saying that getting older is a blessing and a curse? Y'all heard that saying before? Well, I come to share with you that getting older is a blessing that hurts. Think about it. I remember when I was younger, about in my 20s, sex used to be exciting. You meet a girl, take her home from a club, and you used to be excited. She just go touch your wee-wee. Like, we about to have sex. That was the exciting part. You know how I feel, don't you? And then, as you get older, this is where it hurts at. It don't work sometimes. Wait till you experience that part. You're gonna get too excited. Just go stand at attention, then it's go. Been through that before. But getting older is a blessing that hurts. Because when you get older, you have sex, and you get excited when a girl touches the wee-wee. But then again, it don't always work. So this is what it's like. It's like having you get freezer meat hard. Guys, you know when you're younger, you get freezer meat hard? You know when you set a piece of meat in the freezer for a while, how hard it gotten? We used to be freezer meat hard. Now, some of us get well done steak hard. Have y'all ever chewed a well done steak? Y'all know how tough that can be sometimes? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. She must like chewing leather belts. Like when I was in my 20s, I used to go 3 good rounds. 3 good rounds when I met a girl at the club. Now I'm in my mid-30s, I go a round and a half. I tell my wife, if you don't come before this Charlie horse does, you SOL. It's a shame I gotta come to bed with a bottle of pickle juice and a banana. I gotta hydrate and stretch before sex now? Ladies, when y'all were younger, y'all used to do some freaky things. If she hasn't done it yet, just wait. Give her a shot of tequila. She'll do it. She'll do it. Now, with my wife, when she's watching Real Housewives from Everywhere, it's like, I gotta wait till the commercial break. She'll put her panties to the side. Hurry up before it comes back on. That's all I get. Now, ladies, again, when you were younger, you used to be freaky. She'll go anal. Right now, she'll do it. You give her a shot of tequila, she'll do it. I promise. In front of everybody. It ain't that type of sex party, but I guarantee it. Trust me, we won't record you like R. Kelly did his girl, all right? But now, when I tried that with my wife, it was like trying to fit a round peg through a square hose. It didn't fit. She wasn't relaxed. She would try it, and when I went for it, she said, it hurts, it hurts. So that's why I say getting older is a blessing that hurts. Just recently, I went to the doctor because I had some stomach issues. So it was just like, the doctor, he wanted x-rays. I said, okay, that's fine. He comes back with the results. With the results, he said, you're clogged up, you're constipated, so we're going to give you something to help unclog you. I'm thinking, okay, he'll come back with, I'm just going to get some laxatives. No, he comes back with this little pouch full of liquid. I was like, okay, cool, I just have to drink that? He said no. I was like, all right, well, what do I got to do? He said, I'm going to insert it through your rectum. I was like, I don't know about that, doc. You don't know my favorite color or my favorite movie just yet. As he's aggressively turning me to my stomach. And you feel that cold gel going between your cheeks, for those who have done that before. And I'm just like, doc, I can't do this. As he's going, I'm turning around. My favorite color is blue. He's pushing me back down. Doc, don't do it yet. My favorite movie is The Matrix. Turn back around. Doc, I ain't ready yet. My favorite color, my favorite food is pizza. Turn back around. It hurts, it hurts. Then my wife, we make it back to the car, and she had the nerve to say, and you had the nerve to talk about me crying. Hurry up and get me home so I can close this blowhole I got in the back. That's my time, folks. My name is Jeremy Dunn, and I'd like to introduce, she's a very funny lady. Her name is June Hempsey.
All right, you guys doing good? Yeah? That was a good 5 minutes on ass. Yeah, no more ass from here. I'm a tip man. So are you. They said you look young, but I've been looking at the back of your head and you just look like Rachel Maddow. I hope that gets you laid. You look like a lesbian twice your age. Get pussy tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got jobs? I know you have a job. The fucking hunting range. I got a job. I run speed dating events at bars. They said alphas need not apply. So that's why I'm here. Yeah, speed dating events at bars. We have like it's not all creeps. It's not all creeps. Just the men. Just the men. Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot of you guys there. Yeah. But one guy, the first speed dating event we did, we had this one guy who came up to me after, and he goes, I've been to every single speed dating event in the city. Okay. And this speed dating event was the worst. And it's like, well, you're not getting laid from any of them. So that's how that is. I got a new job now. That's what happens when you get that kind of review from the Roger Ebert of speed dating. I got a new job. I work at the zoo. Yeah. Thank you. They hired me to be an actor. I'm the bear. Watch out. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I rode like when I was growing up, I rode the school bus growing up. Anyone else ride the school bus? Yeah? Rachel Maddow, you were too rich. I get it. I rode the school bus, and we had a crazy school bus. Like sometimes, like people my age, they'll come up and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, where am I on the political spectrum? I'm an anarchist." These kids have never ridden the school bus. I'm like the Joker. I've lived through anarchy. I rode the bus. One year they were like, the school bus is out of hand. We gotta fix it. And so they gave everyone assigned seating. That'll solve it. I got sat next to this chick. Her name was Brittany Miller. She was in my grade. And I sat next to her the first day. She pulls out a pencil from her bag, and she just starts stabbing the seat in front of her. That's pretty intimidating. I didn't say anything. I just went home and cried. The next day she gets on the bus, pulls out the same pencil, keeps stabbing. And I go, "Hey, Brittany, what are you doing?" And she goes, "I want to know what's inside. I'm making a hole." And she did, she made a hole. And what was inside was just fluff. And then a month later, she got expelled for having a hit list. But I wasn't on it. I wasn't on it because that's what happens when you ask questions and listen. You don't get put on the hit list. I don't know. You guys ready for your next comic? Yeah? They're going to be a lot of fun. Give it up for Demetrius Chrisman.
How we feeling, you guys? How we feeling? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. My dad's responsible. My dad's a really good guy. He's really responsible. But he's an alcoholic. But like I said, he's responsible, so he only drank on weekends. Because that's when he had custody of us. Nah, man, I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just fucking around. I was at a party the other day, right? And this girl, she tells me to follow her on Instagram. And then she literally gets mad at me and calls me a creeper because I liked a picture of hers from before the pandemic. I'm like, bruh, how is you gonna get mad at me? Because I'm the only one that's willing to tell you that you have not looked good before the pandemic, bitch. I'm just saying, like, damn, you really have me scrolling for real, yo. All right, we're in Cincinnati. You guys watch the news? You guys watch the news in here? No, not really? Okay. Expected that. Okay, Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, I like that. I watch a lot of the news because I'm on the road and shit. And I don't know, there's always like, it's like different news organizations always have like different things they want to talk about. Like I was watching, fucking Fox News. And I saw they were talking about the Hunter Biden situation. And I don't know, I thought it was funny that, well, you guys know about that, right? They found cocaine in the White House. You guys know about that? Okay, good. I thought it was funny that like Donald Trump tried to like jump the gun and blame Hunter Biden for the coke. I don't think it's Hunter Biden's cocaine, man. Because Hunter has clearly shown us on multiple occasions that he is a crack guy, you know? He likes crack cocaine. I'm from Ohio, actually. I can tell the difference between a crackhead and a cokehead. That nigga's a crackhead, you guys. I'll tell you right now. And then I saw there was a guy in Florida. He was running from the police. And he jumped in a pond to try to hide from the cops. He got eaten by alligators. I know, it's terrible. But look on the bright side, you guys.
I mean, he did not get arrested, you know? Like, he got away! If only for a little bit. Man. Did you guys see that shit going on with Lizzo right now? I know you did. There's some Lizzo fans in here. Well, basically, she's got like a couple allegations coming out against her. Some of it's like sexual assault, not so funny. But then she's also got fat shaming allegations. That is fucking hilarious, you guys. That's hilarious. I'm on Lizzo's side, actually. Because, like, my thing is, you know, it's her backup dancers are coming out, you know, basically saying she fat shamed or whatever. But my thing is, like, you know, if Lizzo has to tell you that you're getting fat, might be time to lose some weight. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It takes one to know one, you know? It's like the pot calling the kettle fat. Okay, let me stop. It's too much. It's too far. Oh, man. I love Plan B. I think it's a great product. My guy, that nigga just used that shit. Okay. I think it's a great product, you know? I just feel like the marketing is a little bit off. Because, like, the pill, that's my plan A. My plan B is abortion. Like, what was your plan A? The fucking stairs? Like, fucking Six Flags? Or, like, what are we talking about here? Kings Island. That's what you guys have, right? Kings Island. You're in Cincinnati. Yeah, man, there's an off-brand Plan B at CVS. It's called Option 2. My thing, I don't know, I'm not like an expert at literally anything, but I don't know, I just don't feel like, I feel like you should kind of probably buy the name brand shit, you know, when it comes to the Plan B. Like, I don't think you should cut corners on contraceptives. Like, I feel like you should probably, all right. You guys are really cool, I'm half black, half white, you guys. And I love being mixed, because you kind of get the best of both worlds, you know? Like, not only is my dick, like, way above average, but then, like, so is my credit score, too, you know? All right, keep that shit going. This next guy, super funny. He's from Montana. I made all that up. I don't know him at all. Give it up for Oliver Gray.
Keep it going for Demetrius and all the comics you saw out here tonight. Go Bananas, what's going on? What's up? Woo woo! Real quick, I just want to clear something up, because somebody came to me in the hallway right before the show, and he was like, "Hey, you just get back from a Head and Shoulders commercial?" I was offended. I was like, "Hell no! Why would I go to a Head and Shoulders commercial? I was at a Pantene Pro V commercial." Gotta know your products, man. Maybe it was Maybelline. I don't know. Shoot, real quick, OH! OH! Hell yeah. Look, I'm not even from Ohio, I'm being honest. Shoot, I'm half Asian, I'm half Mexican. I grew up in Ohio though, man. A lot of my friends would try to figure out what I was. They'd be like, "Oliver, where are you from? What are you? Come on over here so we can smell you." They just stare at me like, "Hey, man, I can't tell if he's Mexican or Chinese, but he talks fine. We gonna smell him when he..." Growing up in a small town, Ohio, man, like, I love Asian food. We didn't have no good Asian food. Best thing we had is some place called Bubba Chang's. Oh, you ate there before? She's like, "Oh no, not the Bubba Chang's." I ate there one time, man. It was one dude with a mullet and a tooth. Like, my favorite dish is General Tso's. I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "let me get some General Tso's." He turned around like, "Well, hold on there, partner. We ain't got no General Tso's. You gonna have to be more specific. We've got Captain So's. We've got Colonel So's. We've got Lieutenant So's. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want any of that mediocre so. Sounding so-so. I was like, hey, could I just get a couple wontons? You know? He turned around, he's like, hey, man, we ain't got no wontons. But we got a futon, a crouton, and a 2-week-old fig Newton. You could take your... Messed up, man. Got any birthdays in the crowd? Yeah? Yeah, happy birthday, man. Yes, sir. My birthday's coming up. Last year for my birthday, my family took me to one of these Japanese steakhouses. Oh, man. I was so excited. I was going to get the Japanese authentic experience. Until I sat down and the chef was Mexican. What the heck? What the hell was that? He's sitting there like, hello, senor. I am ready to take your order. Dude, I was so confused. I prayed right there. I said, Jesus, help me. The chef goes, no, Jesus is my cousin. He works on Sunday. He works the church crowd. Oh, shoot. Man, fucking Bubba Chang's. Don't ever eat there at Bubba Chang's, man. I don't know. I came to Ohio, though. I saw so many Mexicans doing yard work. I started to think it was like a dream growing up. Like a bunch of Mexican kids just growing up in Mexico City, you know. I want to be a gardener. Like they're just sitting out on top of their pueblos, looking up at the stars. Hey, man. What? Don't make me laugh, hold on. Don't you ever have dreams, man? What kind of dreams? I always wanted to move to America and cut grass. And blow leaves with air. Don't you ever have those kind of dreams? No. I always wanted to work at a Japanese steakhouse. You guys have been great. That's my time. My name's Oliver Gray. Keep it going for your next comic of the evening, Mr. Greg Olson.
Give it up for Oliver, guys. Keep it going. All right. I apologize in advance. I was up really late last night, so I'm a little tired. I was watching Facebook videos. Yeah. Anybody else on Facebook video? No? Cool. Just me? Got it. I mean, I understand. Facebook video is basically like the we have TikTok having a good conversation over there. We doing good? Cool. Drive safe. You just drink a bucket of beer. It's a responsible thing to do. Drive home after that. Yeah, so Facebook video is like the TikTok, we have TikTok at home version of TikTok, right? It's kind of like TikTok for senior citizens. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be ageist or anything, but I feel like a lot of them should not be on Facebook video. Like for instance, the other day I saw a video and it was like clearly gameplay footage of the video game Grand Theft Auto. This guy was just plowing down pedestrians with a Hummer, and then the Hummer hits a bus and just explodes. The top comment on that video was from a lady named Agnes Shaw. Guys, poor Agnes Shaw did not know that that was a video game. She thought that was real. She thought she was witnessing a massacre in 4K on her Samsung Galaxy. Yeah. Her comment said thoughts and prayers for the victims, and then she quoted the book of Ephesians. I was like, man. Yeah, I clicked on her profile because I was curious, and turns out she serves on Congress, guys. We really got to start putting some term limits on our congresswomen and men. Yeah, she plays bridge with Dianne Feinstein. No. There's a microphone up here. That's cool. I love surveillance devices. That's fun. Anybody been paying attention to all the alien stuff going on? All the like UFO disclosure? We got, hell yeah. She's like, beam me up. Yeah, you'd be the people on the top of the skyscraper on Independence Day with the signs that say, welcome! And they're the first people to die. I love it. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's all very interesting. And I feel so alone because all my friends and family don't care, or they just like don't believe it. They're very skeptical. They're all like, oh, that's just a psyop. It's just misinformation. I was over at my parents' house the other day, and I was talking to my dad about it, and he was like, that's just the government trying to distract us. I'm like, dude, we're watching America's Got Talent while you're playing Candy Crush on your phone. You don't need the government to distract you. You're doing a perfectly good job on your own. We're literally watching midgets hula hoop on live TV while Katy Perry's Firework plays in the background. I don't think we need the government to distract us. A little bit about me, guys. I am a recovered heroin addict. Yeah, probably doesn't surprise any of you. No, it's fine. I might as well be up here chanting virginity rules. You know what I mean? Like, nobody, yeah. I've been sober for 7 years, and yeah, thank you again. Yeah, it's crazy, man, because everyone has like a really cool rock bottom story. And my rock bottom story is like the whitest rock bottom story ever. Guys, I literally overdosed in the parking lot of a Kohl's department store. Okay, and yeah, I woke up with paramedics surrounding me, and apparently they didn't care that I put a sign up on the window that said the AC is on and he's listening to Limp Bizkit. Yeah, I was like, can you un-Narcan me, please? I was vibing. The good news is that I got my criminal record expunged, so I think I can finally go back to Kohl's. And thank God, because I have a ton of Kohl's cash saved up, and Daddy needs some new Sonoma brand flannels. I will say that I'm getting tired of these fast food restaurants appropriating my culture. Like the other day, I went through the Taco Bell drive-thru, and there was a cravings menu. And then I went to White Castle, and they were like, we're what you crave. And then I went to Wendy's, and they're like, oh, back for your Baconator fix, you junkie piece of shit. Start slapping a vein and pull up to the next window. All right, guys, slap a vein and welcome your next comic. We got Norma Nelson coming up to the stage.
Hello, everybody. Just like a man, just shove it in there, you know. God, I'm going to tell you, at home this past week, I wrote a whole page of stories I could tell. I'm a storyteller, I'm not a joke teller. And I tell real things that happens to me. And I swear to God, what's happened in the last few days, I couldn't think of the other stuff. Now, let me give you a word of warning. If you're married, only have one room renovated at a time. That is, if you value your marriage at all, you know. I'm single, and I got the bright idea that my master bathroom and my kitchen needed to be remodeled. Can I say it's not been a great experience? Pardon my language, but the motherfucker painted the kitchen the wrong goddamn color. And I called him on it, and I said, that's not the color. And I said, and he says, well, it's the color you picked out. I says, do you not remember me telling you that is the tone I like, but I want it lighter? And he says, well, I couldn't buy it any lighter. And I go, you know what you could have done? Bought a quart of that and a quart of white and mixed it together. He goes, well, that's too expensive. You fucking paying for this? I'm Jesus Christ. Anyway, when I first started this project, The estimates I got in, it was about 35,000. So I know they all lie, so I figured 50. Well, honey, I'm going to tell you something. I'm at 75,000 and the work ain't done yet. God, y'all don't think that's funny? Shit. Anyway, then one of the things that started it was because of my shower. I have a very small shower. It's very efficient, but it leaked, okay? And I still can't. One guy gave me a $17,000 estimate to repair a 34-inch by 34-inch shower. I want half of the house fucking repainted for that. So anyway, he was suggesting things. Well, we'll put a bench in here, and we'll put this. And I'm like, look, my main thing is the shower comes down and hits me in the middle of the back. I want a rainfall thing, so it comes down. I'm tired of running around in a 34-inch square shower trying to get wet. Well, there's plenty of, and I said, do you listen to anything I said? We're going around and I said, do you not realize my ass is 34 inches? Never mind. Anyway, it has been one argument after the other. And today I noticed something in the kitchen. And now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. I have a black and white kitchen. Except for he left the old outlets on, which are cream colored. Oh yeah, she gets what I'm talking about. I walk into the kitchen and I see all these light switches and outlets and everything. Cream colored.
It's almond. It's called almond.
It's almond?
That's the color.
It's a fuck color is what it is.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Thank you, thank you. Any other witnesses here? She's had this stuff done. You still married to the same guy?
I do it. No, I do it. I work construction.
She works construction. Honey, you got to give me your name and number before you leave. I'm telling you. And anyway, I will tell you one other little quick thing. I occasionally work for Cincinnati Circus. Does anybody know what that is? Okay. I watch these inflatables. Do you know what an inflatable is? No. Anyway. People need to learn to watch their children. They wait until you're a screaming idiot at their kid because their kid's not behaving and go, well, that was rude. Wait a minute, you're standing there with your thumb up your ass and you're telling me I'm rude? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I got a cats and dogs. My dog knows don't, no, stop, come. Your fucking kid doesn't know that much. So, anyway, have fun. I hope you all enjoy this evening. Scream it. Hello, darling. I've known the next comic for the past 10 years that I've been in the business. His name is Dave Dellinger. Will you please welcome him down? I need help getting off in more ways than one.
Give it up for them, y'all. How y'all doing? I need one of them one more time, but I gotta say this first. My birthday was yesterday. I don't know where all my black friends at, but y'all wait tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the N-word, but y'all my niggas. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. It's a lot of beautiful women in here. How y'all doing? It's 70 women in here, and I got 4 oots. Ladies, how y'all doing? Man. I love y'all anyway, hear me? I'm higher than a motherfucker. No, I'm talking about that one kind of high, where you sneeze and pee on yourself. Like I'm higher than a motherfucker because I got a lot of white friends you can see. And black people, we be like, man, I'm about to get fucked up. White people be like, we about to get cooked. And I feel like a goddamn turkey. I am fucked up. You hear me? Some of y'all need to follow me to the house, man. For real, I'm trying to turn up, but goddamn. Y'all fuck with them edibles? Yeah, I took 3 of them one day. Yeah, in like 17 minutes. But my homeboy died. Like 4 minutes after that. So the shit kicked in and I start crying already. Like I cried for 4 days. Like I cried before the funeral. You talking about crying? At work, in the shower, a little feminine. You know, brothers don't cry in the shower, okay? Do niggas cry in the shower? I don't think so. Nah, if you cry in the shower, you need to shit 3 more times. Something ain't right with you. Did y'all see the boat incident in Mississippi? Did y'all see that? I appreciate y'all white people for fucking with me tonight because of that shit. But I want to salute the swimmer. Let me tell you something. I'm 35 today. Backwards. You feel me? I'm 53. You hear me? Like my common sense higher than a motherfucker. So I was thinking if they happened to me, would I swim over there? Shit. Nigga, if I swim over there, by the time I got over there, they'd have been gone. It wouldn't even have been no shit on TV. It was just a nigga getting out the water. Like I missed everything. You hear me? What the hell? Why would you do that? Shit, I would have a boat with a rope pull me over there. I can't do that. They say black people can't swim. You seen that, didn't you? That was one of us. I'm just saying. This girl asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I was like, some head. For white people, it's called fellatio. Now, like, I like that shit to death. To death. If she only had a head, I'd have been married. Just your face. I had another chick come and she was like, it's your birthday, what you want to do? She want to Netflix and chill? Then the brownie kicked in. So I'm in the shower like, Spoon Man, I'm getting in your guts, fake me. Spoon Man, I can't get that out of my head, bro. Hey, the first time I got a ticket in a white neighborhood, I was in the white way to hell. What's it called? Highway, you know what I'm saying. Fake ass cousin. I love you though. Y'all been married for a while?
Dating for about a year.
Why ain't he answering? How long you been with your woman? We lazy as hell, ain't we? Say something. You'll be the one that drive drunk and your girl be like, he ain't drunk. Yeah, that nigga fucked up, you hear me? Yeah, I appreciate y'all though. I don't got that kind of luck with relationships. Hell nah. I dated a chick that was fine as hell. Fat ass, big ass boobs, but she peed in the bed. I ain't give a fuck, that pussy was good, you hear me? I fucked through that shit. Arms stinking and shit. Terrible. Anybody got kids in here? Hey, the best part about this show is y'all sound depressing as hell. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got a son too. First of all, look at me right now. This is my birthday suit, right? So my homeboys was like, hey man, how you keep your composure and you don't go to the gym? Because all my homeboys go to the gym, be coming to work sweating and shit, smelling like a mechanic. So they was like, how you keep your composure? I was like, child support. That's the best fucking diet in the world. Stressing and taking care of kids, shit. Look at this. I ain't did a push-up in 6 months. But I'm fine tonight. In my car. This shit was funny in the car. I was the funniest nigga in the car. You know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all, man. I like white people, man. Y'all the best thing going. 'Cause y'all taught me how to cut grass with scissors. Not a lawnmower or nothing. No. It was funny in the car. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. This light bright as hell, man. Feel like the police. I'm telling y'all, I need a rag. Look at me. I am serious. I am not joking, man. But I appreciate y'all for celebrating my birthday with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm slurring and shit. I need a hug. You hear me? I appreciate y'all for sharing my birthday with me.
Happy birthday.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all about to make me cry. You hear me? I got on my good shoes, man. Don't do that. I ain't about to cry in these shoes. I'll take them off and cry, okay? But I appreciate y'all. My name is Dave Dillinger. Follow me, man. I love y'all 100.
Hey, Dave Dillinger, everybody. Happy birthday!
Yeah, give it a birthday, man. It's his birthday. Did you guys have a great time tonight here at Go Bananas? Oh, make some noise! Thank you guys so much for coming out. Come back and see us this weekend. We got Maddie fucking Smith from Wild 'N Out. Come see us this weekend. Bye!